many balls are there?
1.
Which one is number 1? Yep, draw a line. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Today is the day. My parents are on their way up. I am so excited. I'm freezing to death. I know, it's crazy, right? I've been talking about how excited I am to have really cold weather, and then it gets here and I'm cold. I'd rather be cold though. I love it, but I'm still cold. So I am getting ready to make our soup for dinner. So we're gonna have stuffed pepper soup. And if you didn't see yesterday's video, we had tacos last night for dinner, and because I needed another pound of ground beef cooked, instead of cooking it again today when I was cooking it last night, I went ahead and cooked my ground beef last night for today, and here it is, ready to go and ready to be dumped into the soup. So all I'm gonna do now is chop up all the peppers and the onion. I'm just gonna use a red onion because that is what I have from last night. I already have some of it, like I sliced off a little bit for our tacos. So instead of getting a whole nother onion and wasting this one, we're gonna use red onion today in our soup instead of white. Use what you got. Use substitutions, however you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop the rest of this onion up and get all these peppers cut up, and then we will make soup together. I'm very excited for soup. It's gonna be amazing because it's a perfect day for soup. It's chilly. I mean, it's 35 degrees, I think, when I woke up, and it was 65 degrees in the house. So it's been chilly in here all morning, but we'll live, we'll survive, we'll be fine. So let's make this soup together. I just put this in here. So there's a bunch of onion, a bunch of peppers. Here's the ground beef. Well, I should probably have a spoon for that because I'll get that in a minute. Here's a can of Rotel. Beef broth, regular can of diced tomatoes, ground beef, how bad?
What are you making?
Soup for dinner, and then some salt.
No salt.
Salt.
Mom, can you please?
Pepper. Yeah, in a minute, babe.
Thank you.
Have you written anything? Go write turkey.
I already did.
Okay.
Right turkey.
Oregano leaves.
What's oregano?
It's just a spice seasoning.
Okay.
Basil. Oh my gosh.
What?
Holy moly.
How much are you supposed to put?
Not that much. I didn't know the top was like barely hanging on there. Okay. Well. That's gonna be quite basil-y. Oh well. We'll get over it. Onion powder. I cannot believe that. And some minced garlic. And then we'll cook up some rice later and add it.
Does it have meat in it?
It does. It has burger meat in it.
Yay! Burger meat. I love burger meat.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm just gonna put this on low for like 8 hours just because I don't really have a time, then it needs to be done. Yep, hit the power button, hit this mode. All right, hit start. Good job. So to go with our soup, I'm gonna make some Dutch oven bread. So I just put 1.5 cups of warm water into a bowl, and now we're gonna do the rest. So I was gonna make, I think like French bread or something, but I haven't made Dutch oven bread in a while. So we're gonna do Dutch oven bread. So 3 1/4 cup of flour, 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast, and 1/2 tablespoon of salt. So lunch today is just leftovers. I pulled everything out of the fridge. We have rice, peas, noodles, stuffing, chicken, and pizza. And then obviously I'll have to find something to go along with it, but I'm hoping that I can kind of clear the sides out as well. So this is Layla's lunch. She has leftover pizza and then her fruit that she never ate for breakfast. All right, Wilder wanted noodles, stuffing, and chicken. Everly has chicken, rice, and fruit. And you know, these are not obviously plated beautifully, but I have, this was the plate I used to heat everything up, so I just used it. I have the leftover rice, stuffing, and some chicken. I had a chicken melt and fruit and pretzels. So like normal, we're eating lunch and watching our school videos. It just seems to be a really good time to be able to get them done. It's been hours since I filmed anything. I got out the vacuum to start vacuuming, and Wilder asked if he could vacuum, and I was like, sure, go ahead. So he vacuumed. I also ran the robot vacuum, and I walked around and wiped everything with wipes, like cleaning wipes. I did the walls, I did the cabinets, all the bottom cabinets. I did the microwave, the dishwasher, the stove, the fridge, like everything. All the windowsills, the trash can, any like surface and counter, all over the house. Ashlyn got the bathroom clean. Everly's still working on a project. But my neighbor just left. My neighbor with the baby. We haven't seen each other in forever because they went out of town and we were out of town. And it's just like every time that one of us has a free time, the other one doesn't. And so it's been forever since we've seen each other, it felt like. So she just came over and hung out for a while. So now it's 3 o'clock. I just checked on, my mom shares her location with me, and I just checked. So they're about an hour and a half away. They should be here by, I would say by 4:35. It really just depends on if they have to stop anymore, because they always bring their dog with them too. So sometimes, you know, people have to use the bathroom. Sometimes the dog needs to use the bathroom. You never know. So I'll give them till about 5, probably 4:30ish. But I think, so it's 3 o'clock now. Probably in a little bit. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and cook it now. I'm going to get my Dutch oven and put it in the oven and let it preheat on what, 450 I think it is. Okay, so I got that in the oven. I put it on 450. I'll let that preheat for about 30 minutes, and then we'll get the bread out and start cooking the bread so that that's done. And when the rice is done, I'm gonna keep the rice and the soup separate. That way, if there's leftovers, I'm sure there's gonna be leftovers, they're not combined and the rice doesn't sit and soak up all the liquid in the fridge. So we'll just keep everything separate and put the soup in bowls and then add rice to each person's bowl, whoever's gonna eat it. So that's how we're gonna work it tonight. And then there's leftover tacos for Gary because he's not gonna want soup, or for whoever else wants tacos. So tonight's dinner will be, you'll have an option of tacos, soup, bread, one of it, all of it, whatever. I don't care. If everybody wants to eat all of it, go ahead. But yeah, that's dinner tonight. Tacos, soup, bread. Here's how we're looking. All we gotta do is add us some rice and this will be great. So I also just added a little bit more oil and seasonings to this. This is just like a bread dipping oil that my kids and my husband, well, all of us really love. It's just avocado oil and a whole bunch of seasonings. There's red pepper flakes, there's garlic powder, onion powder, probably, I don't know, it looks like rosemary or something in there, salt,
Why did it burst down?
onion powder, I'm not sure, a whole bunch of good stuff.